is an amazing fighter with speed and strength, possessing good stamina and a knockout punch. Filipino Manny Pacquiao made history by becoming the first pro boxer to win 8 league titles in 8 different weight categories. Manny won the vast majority of his fights by knockout, and furthermore has defeated a large number of great boxers. Among them are Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Eric Morales, and Marco Antonio Barrera. Introduces you to the top 10 knockouts of Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao's career. In June 2002, Manny Pacquiao met with the undefeated Mexican champion Emmanuel Lucero. At the beginning of the 3rd round, Pacquiao hit a strong left hook to the head. Lucero staggered and, turning his back to Pacquiao, reached the ropes. The referee intervened and stopped the fight. At the same time, Lucero fell to his knees. He got up but did not argue with the referee's decision. In January 2006, a rematch took place between Eric Morales and Manny Pacquiao. At the end of the 10th round, Pacquiao made a left cross to the head, and Morales fell to the canvas. He barely managed to get up before the count of 9. When he rose, Pacquiao immediately threw a series of blows to the head, after which Morales fell for the 2nd time. This time the referee did not count and immediately stopped the fight. Morales did not argue. In April 2007, Jorge Solis entered the ring against Manny. At the beginning of the 8th round, Pacquiao struck his opponent on the jaw, and with his left uppercut, the Mexican fell. He stood at the last moment. Pacquiao immediately carried out a spate of strikes and sent him back to the canvas with a left cross. The Mexican could not rise before the count of 10, and the referee stopped the match. On July 23, 2001, Manny Pacquiao entered the ring against Lilo Hanolo Ledwaba. In this weight category, Manny Pacquiao again won the WBC title and went on to defend it 5 times before he had the chance to compete for the IBF title. This fight was Manny's debut in the USA, where he won by TKO and gained his 2nd prestigious title, the IBF title. The fight was held at the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Manny Pacquiao versus Jorge Eliezer Julio. This was the 3rd fight of the 23-year-old Pacquiao in the United States. Julio was a veteran of the ring himself, a former 2-time world champion who had never been knocked out. In the 1st round, Pacquiao's speed and quickness stood out. Stretching to the 12th round, Pacquiao finally knocked out Julio. This performance by Pacquiao was a key moment in his career. Manny Pacquiao versus Marco Antonio Barrera. The first significant fight in Pacquiao's career was a meeting with Mexican Marco Antonio Barrera. The Philippine boxer, who had previously beaten the so-called no-names, went out to fight for the world title in November of 2003. At the beginning of the 1st round, Pacquiao unsuccessfully kept his balance and fell, and the referee mistakenly called it a knockdown. There was no impact from Barrera, and the Filipino was angered by this. At the end of the 11th round, Pacquiao forced Barrera to kneel, indicating a knockdown. Subsequently, Manny finished him off, forcing the referee to stop the fight. This fight was a surprise for many experts, and the real beginning of the path of greatness for the Philippine boxer. Manny Pacquiao versus Miguel Cotto. In a duel with Puerto Rican Miguel Cotto, Pacquiao won the WBO world title for the weight class of up to 147 pounds. Cotto, at the time of the battle, had already defeated Michael Jennings and Joshua Clottey. Note that this fight between Manny and Miguel was billed as a super fight. After defeating Antonio Margarito, Miguel was an undefeated champion, and for this fight with the Pac-Man, it looked like he would win again. However, no one expected that the fight would end up being such a one-sided beating in the ring. Pacquiao did whatever he wanted with the Puerto Rican. In championship rounds, Manny generally staged a beating, and the referee stopped this action at the beginning of the 12th round. Sometime later, Pacquiao admitted to reporters that the fight with Cotto was one of the most difficult in his career. Manny Pacquiao versus David Diaz, June 2008. Manny Pacquiao entered the ring against WBC World Lightweight Champion David Diaz. Pacquiao dominated the whole battle. At the end of the 9th round, he threw out a right jab and then held a short oncoming left hook to the jaw. The American collapsed onto the canvas. The referee immediately stopped the fight. Diaz was lying on the floor for about a minute. Manny Pacquiao versus Erik Morales, the third fight. Often Pacquiao's confrontations with rivals did not end in one match. His rivalry with Erik Morales lasted for 3 suspenseful fights. In their first fight, Pacquiao got a dissection and lost to his more experienced opponent on points. And in the second match, he took revenge by knockout. Their third battle was the tiebreaker. In the second round, the Mexican missed an oncoming right hook to the jaw and dropped to one knee. It was the beginning of the end for Morales. Previous bouts have shown that a knockdown in a duel with Pacquiao is a harbinger of trouble. Manny wasted no time in trying to finish off his opponent. In the third round, when Pacquiao dropped Morales to the canvas in a hail of blows, the Mexican could not stand up before the count of 10. Manny Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton. When it comes to the Pac-Man's most significant victories, you have to mention the unexpected conclusion of the bout with Briton Ricky Hatton. For Pacquiao, the battle with the Englishman was a comeback after a short downtime. The Filipino was considered to be the popular one, but no one expected that in this debut welterweight match, Hatton would be knocked down in the first round. In the first 3 minutes of the battle, the Briton fell into 2 heavy knockdowns, but ended the round on his feet. The end of the battle came in the last minute of the second round, when an accurate hit from Pacquiao's left cannon flew into the Briton's jaw. Hatton went down in a deep knockout. As a result of this fight, he decided to retire shortly afterward. This knockout was recognized as the best in 2009. Thanks for watching. Please press the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel as well. See you soon.